Seattle Seahawks.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. We'll get a break here for an injury. Aaron Jones is in some discomfort down on the field. 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. 60 red. Hut.
Now the former Volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Let's go. Ready?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Seahawks 46-yard line.
Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll swing this out to Sampson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
3rd down and 10.
52 close.
Operating from the gun, Childress. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Penix going to hold on to it. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, baby. Shoot. Here we go.
Now Penix. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Here's Penix. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down. The Seahawks at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 10. And now they'll shift things around. Penix to the air once more. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw with Penix. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And looking to throw, Penix. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 16.
That's another
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He is in for the Seattle touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Jake Bailey set to
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals.
touchdown.
Dylan Sampson, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chase McLaughlin.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season,
That allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
A play fake. Now Penix. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll go play action here with Penix. That's caught downfield by Kittle. He's got room to roam. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 14-7.
Cardinals 7. Jake
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down at 7.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Go.
Back to throw. Childress. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to press your receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Back to throw again. Throw is going to be incomplete.
You talk about the Seahawk defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
An empty backfield now on 3rd and inches. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Cardinals.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. Sampson.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Hand cycle. Down. 50. Green.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Here we go. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
Ready. 45. What?
Here's 2nd and 8.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Operating from the gun, Childress.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Dylan Sampson.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Cardinals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick
This
off.
one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field.
And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
To the air, Penix. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
In motion goes the tight end. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Childress.
Checks this down to Sampson.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Okay, ready?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Red, 38. Check.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
A gain of 14. And the Cardinals first down.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll run on first down. Sampson. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 10.
Ready? 45. Hut.
Off play action. Childress.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
On 3rd down, Sampson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal.
And this one is right through.
The kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Liking 18.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
second down and 8. Looking to throw, Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Penix working out of the gun here.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Keenan Allen as the first half is winding down.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Watch out.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Childress. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Malik Hooker. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
He finds his target, Allen. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So from the 37, here's second down and 8.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. A 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Penix.
Connects with Kittle underneath. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. For the hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Penix.
Out wide and intercepted. Tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football open and drive it down, put it in the end zone and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
52 blocks.
Throwing to start the drive. Childress. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Ready. Black.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. In motion left, Robinson.
Set.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
A 5-receiver set, trying to find something on 3rd and 10.
33. Yellow. Blue striker. Claws red. Set.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one is incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll bring him back within a point.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here's Penix.
It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
19 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Penix.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
11 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
And looking to throw, Penix.
Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. A 5-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
Groupie able to add the PAT.
And the lead is up to 8.
Seahawks 28. Cardinals 20.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
First down, Cardinals.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Hut.
Off the play fake. Childress. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The offense on third down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right now.
Now he just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 10.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Aaron Jones.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Cardinals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This is 2nd and 8.
At the 60. At the 60.
They'll throw with Penix.
And Diggs has it.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That's good.
And partner, to tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. Gets through and now an opening.
Still on his feet.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Christian McCaffrey
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Makes the score.
A point after, good by Groupie.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. Childress.
He's got his receiver. That's a Ibuka.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Childress.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka.
Childress's pass.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Right.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Shifts by him.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll go down at the 28.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
A gain of 4 yards.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's 1st down.
Black, 95. Cluster, 6. Ready.
Back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.